Welcome, beloveds. Welcome to Ascension Live. I am Astorius Miraculi, loving you with the passion of heaven. And today's subject is Let Love Love You. Love is a resonance that is meant to be allowed. It doesn't have to be strenuously coerced into being. It doesn't have to be strenuously invoked, but rather tenderly allowed. Just like in the creation story, the universe was allowed into being, allowed into manifest being, because the universe already existed in the unmanifested state of being. Love is a resonance that is co-eternal with God. Love is a vibration that is from the beginningless beginning, unfolding all the way into the endless end. Never is there time when love is not. And in truth, there is no space or no spot where love is not. Love is infinitely there. And so love is never missing. Attention upon love can be missing, but love itself can never be missing. I make it a point to love on myself all the time, every day, multiple times a day. I am in the resonance of loving myself. And in loving myself, I am loving you. In loving myself, I am loving every being in the whole of existence. Because it takes the whole of existence to make up who I really am. And it takes the whole of existence to make up who you really are. So today, we're going to let love love us. Love is always about the business of loving us, and to let love love us is in truth to pay attention to the fact that love is eternally about the business of loving us. I'm going to give you a breath affirmation that we'll work with together today. It was a download that I received just on yesterday, I believe it was. And it is, I am all love, loving me now. It's a count of 8. I am all love, loving me now. So the inhalation is going to be that count of 8. I am all love, loving me now. The holding of the breath is going to be a count of 4, and that will be all love loves me. And then there's the exhalation. I am all love, loving me now. And then the holding, all love loves me. So in a moment, I'm going to turn on my song, Tribal Ascension Alchemy, because this is an alchemical moment that we'll be sharing together. You'll hear the song playing, which is a didgeridoo piece, and I will be breathing the resonance of that. This is tied into what is called rhythmic breathing. And so I'm going to transmit the frequency to you. My eyes will be closed. You're welcome to have yours open or closed, but have a few moments open to just focus in on what is being transmitted from me, because you'll be able to feel the frequency of it. And I'm going to send forth the vibration multifacetedly onto every being that is in this now moment in the live, but even every being that is going to be in the live, or anyone, anywhere, anywhen that will watch this live or watch the replay of it. We're also tapping into the soul essence of them. And then we're going to also then, through all of us who are focused and tuned in, offer it to the whole of the universe, so that the whole universe becomes quickened and blessed. One more time, and if you want to jot this down, you're welcome to. It is, I am all love, loving me now. All, and that's the inhalation, and then the holding is all love loves me. And then, the exhalation, I am all love, loving me now. Holding, all love loves me. So here we go. This is going to feel amazing. And all of you who believe in the mysticism of life and our capacity to do these amazing things really align with me, because there are some of us that may be a little bit doubtful. But we want to send forth a vibration to those that might be doubting, and to then hold the redemption of their exaltation into absolute faith, so that we can have this amazing experience in transformation. So let me bring this piece of music in, and here we go. It's going to feel really delicious, and that's a promise. Let love love you. I let love love me. I think about the creation story, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And the Spirit of you and I move upon the face of the waters of our emotional body, and we say, "Let there be infinite love in this now moment." And there is infinite love in this now moment. We say, "Let there be the training of our attention upon the absoluteness of love, the love frequency that is, was, or ever will be." Never is there a time when love is not. We let love love us. Thank you, Naomi Sweet, for putting those words out there, because you were the first one to receive this download, so thank you. You see it on the screen if you didn't get it, beloveds. Naomi's put it there for you. And so in the creation story, the Creator allowed the universe into manifest reality. It was morphed from unmanifest reality into manifest reality. Unmanifest reality is co-eternal with God because it's nebulous like spirit, it's formless. Love, first and foremost, is an eternal resonance of formless vibration that then spirals down through the dimensions, comes all the way down into physicality, and then comes into manifestation. I let love love me. I let love have its way with me. You let love love you when you realize that you're pregnant with every blessing that will ever come to be, and that they are embryos within your soul, even though your human eyes have yet to see. You let love love you when you know that every blessing is already given. That every reality that we seek to bring into being is a reality already. You let love love you when you move from longing to belonging. There is a pain and a despair in longing for something. You don't need to long for love. You don't need to long for peace or world peace. You don't need to long for wisdom. You don't need to long for partnership. You let love love you when you move from longing to belonging. You don't have to long for love because you belong to love, and love belongs to you. I don't have to long for love because I belong to love, and love belongs to me. You let love love you when you celebrate love everywhere you see it. When you see any pair of beings or group of beings in a delicious state of sharing love, then you bear witness to that love frequency as your own experience of love by extension. You let love love you when you claim personal resonance and at one-ment with love everywhere you see it. Any expression of love anywhere and anywhen is our own expression of love by extension. I love myself with all my heart, eternal knowing. God impart no more hatred, no more pain, legacy of heaven mine to claim. Once I really hated me, a self-induced catastrophe. Others began to hate me too. Hate's reflection became my due. When I look in any mirror, each reflection is my own. If I dislike that which I am, rejection by others will be shown. In self-acceptance let me grow. To hereby let all others know I want them to accept me too. They only follow what I do. I ask myself to marry me, to thus fulfill my destiny. I promise always to be true. Self-love and honor I am due. Sweet self, I'm sorry for the pain. Forgive and love me once again. I want me for eternity, a better lover than to be now. Every bond is sweeter too, for loving me is loving you. Within the temple of heaven's house I do take me to be my spouse. You let love love you when you have the presence of mind and heart to marry yourself. To pronounce the marriage of your human self and your ascended self. You let love love you when you recognize that you are the microcosmic extension of the macrocosmic all that is, and God, absolute, portals through you in such a way that is unduplicatable by any other being. You let love love you when you know that you are an absolute blessing unto Creator Source. You let love love you when you know that all that the Creator is microcosmically the reality of your own self. You let love love you when you believe in the redemption of every being and the whole of existence, no matter what kind of muck they may be running. You let love love you when you see the higher possibilities. When you look larger than the negativity of any being. You let love love you when you realize that every being is your own self by extension. You let love love you when you know that the highest angel can't fly higher than the highest that you are capable of. And the lowest so-called devil can't go lower than the lowest that you also are capable of, that we all are capable of. You let love love you when you humble yourself. In the knowingness that you can be the absolute highest and the absolute lowest. You let love love you when you are self-forgiving. When you forgive yourself for all of the trials and the negatives. See, I let love love me by realizing my transcendence beyond the crazy times in my life. As a young teenager, leaving my mama's house, taking to the streets, where all of my role models were pimps and hoes and gangsters and thieves and con men and con women and drug salesmen, and I was a part of that treachery from age 16 to 22. I let love love me when I can look back at my treachery and recognize that that was a part of my human journey. I let love love me when I am knocked down to the canvas of life and it hurts like hell. But then in letting love love me, I get up stronger than I was before I went down. Let love love you, beloved. Let love have its way with you. You let love love you when you recognize that you are co-creator of every amazing thing that has ever been created in the whole of life. You are in deep resonance of love with yourself when you can see that you've had a hand in every amazing thing that was ever created in the whole of life, because we are all cellular counterparts within the central core of any and every creative being. Even unto God, Goddess Absolute. I, the universe, honor the absoluteness that I am portaling through this human expression of being. You let love love you when you realize I am by whom the universe has a name. I am in whom the universe has a home. I am on whom the universe has a face. I am that I am. I, the universe, am. I, the universe, am personified as this body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake infinite wholeness and healing in every cell of my body, mind, heart, and soul. I, the universe, dream awake the ascension of my soul, my cells, my human form, and Mother Earth. I, the universe, dream awake cosmic consciousness of my human mind and express infinite creativity through my human soul. I, the universe, dream awake cellular memory of universal selfhood in my individual soul. I, my human self, am a master cell in the being of God Goddess in the cosmic moment when the universe was created. I honor and acknowledge my co-creatorship of this great universe, which I also am. You let love love you when you say, I, the universe, am the vastness of eternal being. That I am a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe is a cell within the body of my soul, and within my soul I hold the counterpart cells. For all that is, was, or ever will be, I contain a cell for every man, woman, and child, for every angel and ascended master, for every ocean, mountain, and stream, for every mineral, plant, and animal, for every elemental, star, and galaxy. I am the master cell, microcosmic container of God Goddess Absolute. I am a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe is a cell in the body of my soul. You let love love you when you embrace the realities of these truths. You let love love you when you know how to say the sacred no rather than the unsacred yes, that when you say the sacred no, you are in alignment with your integrity. Even if in saying the sacred no, you deny someone else something that they really want from you. But if you cannot say a sacred yes with fullness of heart, then integrity is to say the sacred no. You let love love you when you know how to say the sacred no. You let love love you when you cease to sacrifice and sink your ship to keep everybody else afloat. You let love love you when you trade in sacrifice for compassion, in the understanding that sacrifice is win-lose. When you sacrifice, they win and you lose. When you are compassionate, it's a win-win situation. Compassion carries so much wisdom that it will teach you how to give unto others while equally giving unto yourself. And compassion will never allow you to hurt yourself while giving to another. You let love love you when you trade sacrifice in for compassion. You let love love you when you deepen and expand your relationship with breath. When you take the fullness of breath into your body and the realization that with every deep breath you are ingesting more of God Goddess Absolute. And you understand that shallow breathing is a death wish, because there is an unwillingness to take in the full measure of life force when you're breathing shallow. You let love love you when you realize that breath is God hiding in plain sight inside of you. You let love love you when you breathe life awake. You let love love you when you know that you are safe and secure and divinely held, even in the face of a pandemic, even in the face of a virus crisis. You let love love you when you know that you are the resonance of eternity unfolding down the corridors of forever, and the reality that you will never cease to be, and that there is no pandemic and no virus that will ever outlast you. You let love love you when you know this truth. You let love love you when you recognize the eternal nature of love and the parallel realities of love, and that any parallel reality of love, no matter what dimension it exists in, is available to you and to me in this now moment. We let love love us when we reach into the future in the most ascended and exalted resonances of love, and we summon that reality of love from the exalted future into the now memoration of this now moment. You let love love you when you know that you can pre-memorate the grandest realities of the future and cause them to harmonically converge with the now memoration of this moment. When you reach in the most exalted vibrations of the infinite past, and you engage in the sacred commemoration, and you summon the glory of the past into the now memoration of this now moment, you let love love you when you know you have infinite access to everywhere and every when, from beginningless beginning to endless end, even now in this now moment. You let love love you when you believe in the redemption of the most horrible, malicious, governmental manipulators. We let love love us when we believe in the possibility of those malicious governmental forces learning to allow the divinity within them to have its way with them. We let love love us when we know that in the eternal scheme of things, every one of us are coming back home into the bosom of that absoluteness, and not one will be lost. Even if one runs amok for half an eternity, we're all coming back home. We let love love us when we know that, when we allow the graciousness of that to soothe our hearts and our minds and our souls. We let love love us when we know that empowerment lies in being where we are going before we get there. Be the reality of the fullness of love that we're going toward even before we get there, because every time is now. We let love love us when we know that every time is now. Every space is here. Everyone is us. We let love love us when we know we have a cellular counterpart within us for every being in the whole of existence. We let love love us when we realize that we are the microcosmic chalice container of the macrocosmic Akashic records, the book of God's remembrance. We let love love us when we know we have immediate access to the knowledge of all things. Let love love you. Be where you're going before you get there. Let love love you. Ow! Hey! You let love love you when you know how to be playful. Hey, there be God, capstone of my soul. Unfailing spirit, fulfill my goals. Let there be power in the word of my mouth. I conquer with faith, dissolve fear and doubt. Let there be wisdom as the fuel of my knowledge. Let it be ablaze within my heart. I must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let there be love in the work of my hand. My life is a blessing unto God and man and woman. Let there be peace as the wings of my mind, O sun of serenity, around me shine. Let there be joy of truth bubbling in my soul. Dissolver of sadness, come make me whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon me, my life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be, for life will always give me but as far as I can see. Let there be, let there be, let there be, and there is, and there was, and there ever shall be. Relationship created from above, a vessel for the journey of love. Sailing upon the human seas, mirrors of self that set me free. Our human goal above any other, to reveal one another to each other. When I relate to you, I learn and I see, and yet my greatest learning is always about me. Relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. The past is gone, the future takes too long. Time to sing a current song. Only now can take me home, only now can show me how. My life, oh heaven, re-endow. Emotional pain from long ago within my heart rips to and fro. How many others will I blame for the horrors of my pain? Resentment pushed me from the tower. Forgiveness is my get-up power. Forgive the past, trust the present, make the future sweet and pleasant. It is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. I say the heathen spoil the seed and cause my little heart to bleed. Yet if I had not the need, they couldn't do these awful deeds. If in fact I need the lesson, the pain they cause becomes my blessing. The real truth is they work for me, so what shall be their salary to ensure that it serves me best? I'll pay them the wages of forgiveness. Relationship the vessel. Relationship the star vessel. Relationship is a vessel for the journey of true love. No matter who the bond is with, the journey leads back home above. God is all there really is, this the truth will surely tell. Forgotten oneness with my God, now trapped within an earthly spell. Once upon eternity, there was nothing else but me and all-pervading godliness with every possibility. Then I split myself in two, to be the me as well as you, and then to be the multitude, but oneness never to exclude. I dance the dance of harmony with every living part of me, then roll me all back into one. The one in all was so much fun. Then part of me felt at a loss unless it be a separate boss. A bitter war I waged with me, lost in hell, no longer free. I forgot that I was whole, ripped apart my very soul. The life within cannot be lost. Illusion was the only cost. Cease the war, no more attack. Heaven, you must take me back. Hand in hand with all of me again, I'm ready to be free. Though from my path I once did stray, forgiveness says it's all okay. Now all I be is homeward bound, where only wholeness can be found. Love of all, the key to me, a bridge to God where I am free. Everything through oneness shown, infinite love. Now take me home. Let love love you. I let love love me. So the songs that you were hearing, you heard Fly My Winged Love, which is the title track from my album Fly My Winged Love. And you heard Deep Space Love from my album Deep Space Meditation. All of that is available on my website. So I'm going to conclude this transmission with some didgeridoo. It just is always appropriate to bring forth the resonance of the didgeridoo. And so remember that statement, I am all love, loving me now. All love loves me. Carry that into your meditation. The didgeridoo that I'm going to play is named after one of my inner children. I have twins. Everybody has an inner child, and I have twins. I have baby Astarius and little Miraculi. So I'm going to play my didgeridoo that is named Baby Astarius, for the little elder, my inner child, offering you some frequency. I love you so much. Thank you, beloved Creator Source, God, Goddess Absolute, for giving all of us the presence of mind and heart to let love love us. And so before I conclude the transmission, if you have any questions, beloveds, put them in the chat and I'll respond. And certainly your comments, just statements, are welcomed. But if there are any questions, I would love to respond to them. I am so grateful that you have chosen to co-create with me in this sacred moment of miraculousness. It is truly delicious and also miraculous. Thank you for remembering who you really are. Thank you for letting love love you, for letting love have its way with you. Thank you for coming home to the absoluteness of your selfhood. Thank you for believing in the redemption of our world. Thank you for believing in the redemption of our governmental systems. Thank you for believing that we will arrive at that destination of a peopleocracy where the people will be of such exalted consciousness that the peopleocracy will be the only governing body necessary. Thank you for believing. I love you with the passion of heaven. Good fortune in all that you are and all that you do. Please visit my website, astarius.com, astarius.com. I have a great number of music albums and a couple of books there. And I'm available for intuitive astrological readings as well as sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo vocal harmonics. I practice and teach Reiki. I'm located in Sedona, Arizona. And thank you all for donations. I graciously receive donations by way of Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and a donation button on my website. Thank you so much for your generosity. I do think I got a question here. Is the didge meant to resonate with the lower chakras? I always feel it in my solar and down. Well, the didgeridoo has a resonance that does in fact relate to groundedness, but the frequency of the didgeridoo is not just in the lower frequencies. The didgeridoo is in the lower and the higher frequencies. Just as, you know, when you notice, you'll hear the low sounds of the didgeridoos and then you'll hear overtones, just like when I do vocal harmonics or vocal overtones. Like, so you hear the lows and the highs. And so always with the didgeridoo, there's some highs there. Sometimes there's such a dominant resonance with the low vibrations that sometimes people don't really give attention to the higher overtones that are there. But if you listen for them, you always hear them. Yes, Nanette, with gratitude and appreciation, yeah, you are welcome and infinitely worthy. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for the great work, Nanette, that we did together. It was such an honor to be able to do that series of sessions with you, and I'm sure that you're still basking in the afterglow of all of that. I know I'm certainly basking in the afterglow of being in service to you. And I look forward to being in service to many of you. I know a lot of you have been thinking about having sessions with me and maybe just haven't gotten around to it. And maybe it's now time for you to pick up the phone, you know, or jump on the my website and actually reach out. Let me see. Okay, Jonathan says, I wish you could know the incredibly powerful experiences my close friends and I have been having with your invocations using breath work and this. I'm not clear what that is, but anyway, it's beautiful. Yes, I feel anything that any of my creations are doing, I have a direct resonant connection with that because these creations are my children, and so whatever they're doing out there, they are of my soul blood essence, and so yes. I mean, I don't get the intellectual, words around what's being, done, but I do feel the resonance, and I thank you all for using my creations as a catalyst to up-level, your spiritual circling in. And thank you, Naomi Sweet, for your acknowledgement of it being a beautiful message. Thank you for being co-creator of that message. And speaking of co-creation, I'd like for everyone to be aware of the fact that whatever took place within this live experience was your own co-creation. Had you not been present, it could not have been precisely the same. It is by virtue of your co-creation that it was exactly as it was. And so I invite you to feel sacred pride and gratitude and appreciation for your co-creative hand in everything that went down. See, not only did I throw down, we threw down. Anyway, beloveds, I love you all so much, and good fortune in all that you are and all that you do, and fly well on the wings of ascension.